At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I'm back again with another video. The Companies Office of Jamaica is advising that customers will experience delays and discomfort at its office as a malfunctioning air conditioning unit has led to illness among its staff. In a notice on Thursday, it said the air conditioning unit on the ground floor of its main office on Grenada Way in New Kingston is currently out of service. My wisdom warriors, I just make you know what is going on. When you hear what happened, the malfunctioning of the air condition has led to illness among the staff. So my wisdom warriors, I just make you know what is going on, because this government not like when nobody talk about health and safety. Them not like it. Them not like it, my wisdom warriors, because they don't want to get show up. You understand? Them no want to get the show up. But if the government has been doing the right thing from long time, yeah, people will not come out and speak out. You understand? People will not coming out. But boy, it is just rough. Look on the hospital. Look what is going on at the hospital right now. There is proof, there's evidence out there showing the whole heap of mole and all these things. But yet, Desmond Mackenzie and the whole of them come out and say a lie. Can you imagine? They must say a lie. Meanwhile, the nurses and doctors and patients say a true. Why, you terrible? Seriously, Jamaica Labour Party, you really terrible. You have to go, you have to come down. Seriously. You take people life for joke. You take people life for joke. My wisdom warriors may have news for you, because Dayton Campbell in a known joking thing with Marlene Malahou. Remember, say Marlene Malahou come out, and she said election is not constitutionally due by September. Well, Dayton have this to say.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party has taken note of the gratuitous comments and public recitation of constitutional provisions by the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, the Honorable Marlene Malahou Fort, MP, regarding the timing of the next general election. At a time when the Jamaican people are experiencing immense hardship, with 58% saying the country is headed in the wrong direction, 66% believing corruption has increased over the last 5 years, and over 48% citing crime and violence as the country's biggest problem, the minister's intervention appears designed to inject uncertainty and confusion. It reeks of desperation and appears to test the patience of a people who are already demanding meaningful change. The Jamaican people expect to go to the polls by September 2025 to elect a new government. That expectation is not merely political, it is constitutional. It must not be frustrated. The public is already engaged, with nearly 42% of Jamaicans saying they definitely intend to vote, and another 11% saying they are quite likely to vote when elections are called. The PNP reiterates that under Jamaica's constitution, if the Prime Minister does not advise the Governor-General to dissolve Parliament, it will do so automatically upon the completion of its term. Once Parliament is dissolved, a general election must be held within 3 months. Jamaica is not at war, and there are no conditions currently present that would permit a lawful extension or deviation from this timeline. We caution the JLP administration against abusing or misinterpreting any constitutional provisions for which the objective requirements do not exist. This government's track record of constitutional recklessness is well documented, from pre-signed Senate resignation letters to the appointment of an acting Chief Justice in breach of convention to the needs legislation which was struck down by the Constitutional Court. Jamaica's constitutional democracy is strong and resilient, but it must not be undermined by an administration attempting to extend its time in power by dubious means. It must be noted that while Jamaicans are steadfast and committed to democratic norms, the minister's comments are dangerously provocative and entirely unnecessary. Both political parties are already in campaign mode, and the people rightly expect an election by September 2025. If the minister's statement was merely an attempt to test public reaction or distract from the mounting failures of governance, let it be known the PNP will not be distracted, nor will we back down from our duty to stand with the people. I am therefore calling on the Prime Minister to urgently clarify the purpose of the minister's comments and to reassure the nation that there will be no attempt to delay the election or interfere with the constitutional timeline. Now, more than ever, the country needs leadership, not evasion, distraction, or constitutional mischief.
My wisdom warriors, Marlene Malahoo, want the PNP to back down. You hear me? They want PNP to stop campaign and all these things. But Marlene, we are no fools. Labour right is out campaigning also. So when you come and I make them a chat here, you just a try to distract we. Remember me telling you, my people in the last video, she is trying to distract us. And it not go work. You understand me? What you do is very wrong. What you doing, Marlene Malahoo, it is very, very wrong. Because you sit down there and you laugh off your 31 like you think this is some joke thing. This is not a joke. You understand? This is not a joke. And you know within yourself, Marlene Malahoo, that the country is not going in the right direction. You know that. You know that. But because you are wicked, the whole of in the Jamaica Labour Party, you have a wicked heart. Remember, say, get up and tell we say, now surrender Jamaica, to PNP, But let me tell you, we're not going to stop campaign. We're not going to stop talk. We're not going to stop campaign and we're not going to stop talk. So if you feel say we're not going to distract we and intimidate the people them on the ground, it not going to work. It just not going to work. And you have to stop these bullshit now. You have to stop it. You see, if Jamaican people did have a mind like me, man, the whole of you come out of parliament long time. Every single one of you come out of parliament long blouse and skirt time. Una is a set of dunce. Una is a set of selfish individual and una have no good governance and nothing but una. Una not like Jamaican people. We can see that clearly. Only thing una think about is investors and stakeholders. That's all una think about and una self. And them alone a smile. Only the investors and stakeholders smiling in Jamaica. We don't say Andrew Honest boy ma build this and a build that. Only them and the investors, because majority of the things that when Andrew Honest claims that he ma do, it have nothing to do with poor people. You hear me? It have nothing. Andrew Honest I use Jamaica as a business hub. And you feel to see that Jamaican people. I don't understand what is really going on. Me not understand. Them are sitting here can happen in a different country, People them are rise, Everybody are rise all over the world except Jamaican people. Except Jamaican people. You sit down and ask too much. And when me talk like this, you get vexed. Like seriously, it is just the truth. We have to rise up and wholeness. If you don't want to come out freely, you got to come out by force. Yeah, because we are going to rise up and you have to lift up from outer house of parliament. Al Marlene Malahoo, you see she sit down there always a skin off her 31, like she think this is a joke thing and I make fun and I be mischievous. All you go down to. The whole of uno. All who figure out prison, I go to prison. All of uno go to prison. For all of this bullshit wanna keep up. Uno too wicked and terrible to uno own brothers and sisters. Somebody send a video clip to me. My people, I'm going to show you how the Jamaican Labour Party lie and wicked. Take a look at this.
If you're getting water from down there, so you're not getting any water from the tanks them down here, sir. Eh?
No water at all.
You're not getting none.
If you don't pay
Well, this is the 10th house we have come to find out if you're getting water in Mason Hall. You're not getting on. I buy half a buy. Oh wow. All right, auntie. Thank you. Here. All right, good.
Me people, this lady live in a Mason Hall. This lady live in a Mason Hall. I'm not here. She said she not get no water. Mighty God. Hear more.
No, I only see it on videos. Only saw that on videos. Over the years, the constant trucking, you know, 6,000, and based, if you have a family of five, you know that it's, it's gonna take a lot of water to sustain the family. So what helps us over the years is the rainfall, the rainfall. So yes, the water has always been an issue. The water has always been an issue. Um, to be honest, based on observation, uh, they promised us many dates that this would have been accomplished already, and to see that the ribbon has been cut, and this big celebration, and the work has not been, based on my view, it's not even accomplished 50%. So it's still a disappointment, seeing all the excitement, and there's so much that is left to be done. um you know what I would say to the prime minister is, until we see the completion of the the whole project, then but not until. And Also, when I listened the entire presentation, and I saw also on videos what was said at the meeting, one of my disappointment was the deception in certain things that was said. Because to hear that Masonal was never, I've never given the opportunity of getting water for over 200 years. That's a lie. That's a lie. And let me tell you why. The fact that there's a big community tank in the community, it tells you that there's a bit of history. And so the government that built the community tank, people need to understand that it was a choice. They asked the first settlers in Masonal what did they want at the time. And the first settlers, I believe, lack of wisdom. They weren't thinking of the fact that if they build this big tank, they would have to carry buckets of water on the head and stuff. And so the people requested the catchment tank. But the reality is that the government at the time gave the people what they want based on request. So this is not the first government that will be carrying water to Masonal. It's just that based on request, based on history, the real facts. You see what I'm saying? The first settlers asked for the tank. And so I am still, hopeful that this project will materialize at some point. But for now, it's just 50% for me.
It is no secret that the caretaker here, Comrade Woodbine, is leading in the polls. What is the desperation? For 9 years now, the Jamaica Labour Party government has been the government of the day. So the people of Mason Hall could have received and gotten water already. But he's ahead in the polls. So therefore, you're going to see tree card, you're going to see scamming, you're going to see every other kind of thing that can come to you, the people. But I am here to say, here's the pipeline, here's the 2-inch, here's the 6-inch. For 1,000 gallon tank cannot give 1,200 citizens water. And you at home know that with your 650 tank or your 1,000 tank, that it can only last for 2-3 weeks for a family of 4. What says 1,200? Let me say something. Look, I hear the Minister of Water, he speak about mischief making. We're not mischief making. What we're doing, we're agitating for facts and the truth. The truth is, there's no pipe in 1,200 homes to get water. Look, let's start speaking honestly to the Jamaican people. Let's start speaking honestly to them and get an honest solution in ensuring that we can give water. But look, right across the country, there are candidates that the JLP has put up that is desperate right now to hold on to anything. And it's because, as I said before, Comrade Woodbine is leading in the polls. I want to say to the people of Mason, look, you have a fighter here getting ready to fight for you. So ensure that you elect him your next member of parliament. See what's carrying water there for the people in Mason Hall.
People still have to be trucking water to their homes in Mason Hall. So basically, residents of Mason Hall and St. Mary as a whole. Our problem is not about the system, because Mason Hall deserves water. My problem is that as an engineer who would have laid many kilometers of water, I've never seen water project done in this manner.
True. There's no water in your pipe now, but keep hope alive. Have hope in Comrade Woodbine going forward. Thank you.
My wisdom warriors, wanna see that? Wanna hear that? Ian Hills, big up yourself. Ian Hills, big up yourself. And the caretaker in a St. Mary, big up yourself. Big up yourself. A real thing. I see Matthew Samuda come out and I tell lie. Jesus mercy. And then Andrew Walness, we say him a Prime Minister of Jamaica, repost the lie where Matthew Samuda telling them, man. Hey, on a dangerous, you know? The people, they don't have no water. The people, they don't have it. The people, they don't have no water. So when I see this, the resident is talking and then go to the resident and ask the resident, the people, they don't have no water for true. Why them a go tell lie? They say, Uno Jamaica Labour Party, Uno have to come down now. Seriously. Uno wicked to Jamaican people. Uno wicked. Uno wicked. Me don't know why. Why me don't know. You know, say the supporters them a cheer Uno on. The supporters them a cheer Uno on. And they so fool. Them so fool. Jano. My people, Uno tell me what Uno think. Tell me how you feel about this and put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Blessings upon blessings. One love.